deploying the National Guard in LA and DC and threatening to deploy them elsewhere and to also federalize police, in addition to distracting from other important problems, tying up the courts with illegal orders, and the obvious intimidation tactics of occupying cities one by one with the National Guard and ramping up armed presences. One of the main reasons for this systematic occupation is to try to normalize militarism. Even if, as happened in Los Angeles recently, the National Guard is dispatched and then scaled back soon after, they serve their intended purpose. They added another instance of militarism. Growing up in Korea, militarism, specifically US militarism, was very normalized. It was everywhere. I grew up seeing US tanks, jeeps, and weapons just parked all over the city, with US soldiers in uniform just walking around the city as if it were theirs. Dispatching the National Guard and the directive to federalize local police is another way to introduce the military into domestic US cities and everything that comes with it. The tanks, weapons, troops, surveillance. It's setting up armed military members to be able to march down the street as if it were an everyday occurrence. A way to formally militarize every city and every town. So no matter how many times it happens, remind yourself that we cannot allow the normalization of militarism. When you witness any form of it, whether it's the National Guard, weaponized police, tanks, aircrafts, drones, surveillance, let it be known, point it out, be loud, be present. There are people's community self-defense coalitions popping up all over the country. Join one or form one so you can be part of the strategy to fight militarism. I'll list a couple in the description. Feel free to add any that are happening in your area in the comments. Do not allow the normalization of militarism. Push back, fight back with everything you've got.